Welcome back everyone to Module 3. And in Module 3, we're speaking about repositioning your online offering. In Module 2, we spoke about the 10 different ways that you could actually take your business forward and extend it, and extend your expertise and make a dent in the online universe. In Module 3, we're talking about the actual technical aspects and the details of how you might reformat your offering so that you have a hybrid promise that you can give to our customers. You have a hybrid range of services and solutions that you can offer to the customers. Now remember, having it hybrid is one of those new normal must-have rules. Being able to have an offline and online ability to deliver your content is very, very crucial. But more importantly, why hybrid, not blended? Because it's performance driven. Why? Because there's opportunities to bring application to the business. Okay, so what is Module 3? Remember, what was our guiding principles when we started? We said that our asset was our expertise. And what do we sell? We don't sell training, but we sell solutions. And at the end of the day, what is a brand? Brand is what customers are willing to pay for. Now, we're going to take our 3 E's and we're going to extend this whole guiding principle another layer deeper. Okay? So extension is about your expertise. How can you extend your expertise in a way that people can consume it, can appreciate it? The second E is expansion. Expansion is not about delivering the training, but it's about expanding what customers can receive in a form of solution. And then finally, how do we get customers to go through this experience that is awesome, that is a new normal acceptance, that is the ability for us to actually scale and actually extend yet a positive experience to them. Okay, so I'd like to talk a little bit about my model MCO, manage, control, and optimize. 3 keys that you can use to actually reposition your content online more effectively. On the screen, you will see that there are several products that I'm offering, and this is taken from a snapshot of our website. These are our different product stacks. The first one is our private course that people would attend and go for a duration of about 2 to 4 hours to learn something specific about certain skills. The next one is a group coaching program that I'm offering that enables people to actually afford coaching in a more practical manner because they actually come in a group as well. And then the sales conversion in crisis, it's a deck that we use and we give people an opportunity to actually download after they attend an event. It's powerful that they can actually come to a specific page to actually get the information, because you know why? Then it offers them an upsell to the various things that we do. The next one is our podcast, and our podcast has a duration content that people can consume over a period of 24 hours, meaning that 24 hours worth of content in the podcast. Sales mentorship program lasts for a period of 6 months, and our certification program goes for about 3 months. And then finally, my triple threat is a program that consists of 3 powerful sales programs put together that people can consume over a period of 16 hours. Okay, so these are various things that we call our product stack. Now, product stacks are things that you offer a customer or a participant through a period of a journey of learning. So just like what I've mentioned in our previous module, you can also reposition your content and extend your expertise by way of ebooks, podcasts, structured coachings, webinars, mentorship programs, video courses, certification program, on-demand e-learning programs. There's so many things that we can actually offer. Okay, but let's go into the details of MCO a little bit more so that you can take a little bit of value out of how you can launch your online expertise a little bit more effectively. Okay, so manage your assets is talking about the idea of how it's important for you to map the entire learning experience for your participants. You want to be able to use your assets in an effective way, giving your participants a variety of resources, but ensuring that you actually protect your intellectual property. It's so easy today to have everything online and have people be able to copy your content and repurpose your content for their benefit. So you want to be able to use some kind of system so that you can actually manage your asset to ensure that your intellectual property is protected. Okay? But through this process, reason why we're giving people a complete learning experience is because we have modern learners. These modern learners, by research, shows that they want to be able to consume bite-sized chunks content at their free time, at their free will, wherever they are, whenever they want. Okay, so we want to be able to ensure that we're able to deliver and control our approach to ensure that we use a format called EAR. And EAR stands for engage, activate, and reflect. So engage means that you use a question, a statistic, a video, something that impart the importance of that specific topic or module. And once they have got the highlights of what you're trying to say to them, then bring them to some process of activating. And activating means that you give them a chance to apply, discuss, bring that learning a little bit more deeper to another layer. And then reflect follows this idea of adult learning, because adult learning is all about ensuring that what's it in for me is covered, and that participants are able to connect the dots and take back that aha moment for them. So whatever process that you're using online, make sure that you control your approach by offering participants a EAR process of learning. So you also want to be able to track everything that they do, because you want to ensure that they are progressing in their learning. You want to make sure that you are dripping the content to them, and that basically means that at the right time, for the right reason, you're offering certain content so that they can actually consume it when they are ready. So you don't want to overwhelm them with content. You want to ensure that you lead them through a process of steady learning, bite-sized chunk. So drip content and drip approach means that you're offering it at a timed, scheduled manner, or at a point where they have learned enough, then they've shown that they have the competence to be able to move forward, then you move them towards another part of your module or your topic. But if they don't do as well, you might want to still keep them there or push them to something else a little bit more entry level, so that they can pick it up at the fundamental process before they move further. So dripping and controlling your approach is very powerful and very important in hybrid learning. The next one is to be able to optimize your income. Now remember, your students, once they join you online, they are your students for life. You are able to actually offer them a lifetime value of learning, and of course make some lifetime revenue as well from these participants. Once you get them online, you have the power to engage them. But always remember that when you are doing things online, when you're selling online, when you're creating content online, remember to focus on the long term. Remember to think about evergreen. Remember the verbiage that you use, the content that you offer, that there's some form of scalability, means that you can actually replicate what you do. Because you know why? There's so much opportunities. You're going global. You have to ensure that you can scale. So whatever you're doing, keep it evergreen, keep it useful, practical, but the verbiage and the way that you choose to use your words make sure that you are able to actually use them in different contexts, okay? Where it's appropriate, but ensure that there's scalability. So there you have it, my friends. Manage your assets, control your approach, optimize your income. So as I mentioned, I've been using this for several years now, but in the past 6 months, this has become even more powerful and relevant, and we adapted it to go virtual even more powerfully. Okay, so going virtual means that you must be able to provide a balance. Going virtual means that you must be able to engage them in small, bite-sized chunks. So you can see and take a look that our hybrid learning format leads people through a process of bite-sized webinars, gives them an opportunity to be able to have virtual face-to-face sessions, and the opportunity to deepen their learning. And it also gives them a process of being able to validate and prove that they are competent in what they learn. So hybrid learning is all about the ability to be able to attend bite-sized programs with instructor-led training, be able to go back and then have group breakout sessions, be able to have a chance to apply what they learn, be able to have a process of being able to go online and do self-paced learning, and be able to come back and engage themselves in some level of assessment and validate that what they learn is practical, and validate that what they learn, they know how to actually apply it. So this actually adds more performance value for your customers, for your client, and they are more than happy to actually pay more to you for it, yeah? Because at the end of the day, they're getting more bigger bang for their buck, and the ROI is almost assured because there's a chance for them to not only attend a regular program like in the past where they attend 2 days, they take back and you hope that they actually are motivated to apply what they learned, but you really don't know whether they will do it because sometimes the customer is not going to bring you back because of lack of budget to be able to engage them again. But in a hybrid learning format, people have space to learn, go back and apply, space to learn, go back and apply, and then come back and know that you will still be there as a coach and as a trainer to be able to give them feedback and engage them to really deepen their learning. So hybrid training format is the way to go. I'm going to give you a little bit of a sample in terms of a lesson plan, and this particular lesson plan is based off a real program that we have done, and it's a telesales program focusing on cold calling. Now, this is a 14-hour program, which means that it actually replicates a real-world 2-day program, but we deliver it over a period of time. And you can see that this is really following a hybrid format. Okay, the reason why is we have broken it up into bite-sized chunks. We've broken it up into opportunities for people to apply. We've also broken it up to an opportunity where people can actually come back and do deeper sense of reflection, following again the EAR format of engage, activate, and reflect. Okay, so M1A and M1B is basically done the same day. Is 90 minutes each. There is a break in between and there's some discussions in between. And then after M1A and M1B, they go back and they do e-learning for several days, and the e-learning topic follows from what they learn in M1A, M1B, and it can be also a precursor to start you into getting ready for M2. Okay, so M2A and M2B, as mentioned before, just like M1A and M1B, M2A and M2B also is done in the same day with 90 minutes each. There's a break and discussion of 30 minutes in between. And then they go back again and do some form of e-learning for several days, again taking them deeper into the content, taking them deeper into the module. Then when they come back from 3A and 3B, they go into another set of module. They learn, they deepen the learning, and then they go back, and then what happens is they apply again and again and again. And then after that, they come back several days later, and there's a coaching session for feedback, for sharing their success stories, for understanding what the challenges are, and maybe to even offer an opportunity to fine-tune what they're doing so that they can actually get greater bang out of their buck. Okay, so you can see here that there is a process of hybrid virtual learning, and hybrid virtual learning takes people through a journey of learning so that they can actually deepen their aha moments. So very powerful. I hope that you will use this in your programs moving forward as well. Okay, so I want to give you a context of what will be a powerful pricing strategy, a general rule of thumb. Okay, so there are basically 4 formats of virtual offerings that you can provide. There are many more, but these are the 4 more common ones. And I like to start with virtual keynotes. So in virtual keynotes, you have participant sizes ranging from anywhere between 50 to 2,000. Okay, sometimes it could be even more than 2,000. Sometimes it could be less than 50, but these are the more common numbers or common ranges that I have seen and I've done for. And I've been able to price them quite effectively between 2,000 US to 5,000 US. So you can also try this price point as well, and you can actually adjust the price depending on the number of participants, and the duration normally runs between 1 to 2 hours. Now, anything more in a small group fashion, you can actually do virtual short courses, and virtual short courses are basically more in a meeting fashion, using a meeting tool, a virtual meeting tool, and you would run it for participant sizes between 50 to 30 packs, and the durations could run anywhere between 1 to 3 hours. If you run 3 hours, make sure there's a break in between. You can charge a range of between $1,500 to $3,000. Okay? If the customer needs to take the program in a more deeper fashion, and they realize that it's a more deeper competency based program that people need time to learn, and there's lots of content to cover, then you offer them virtual workshops. So virtual workshops can stretch anywhere between 7 to 14 hours, 7 hours being almost worth 1 day of a regular face-to-face program. 14 hours being almost a replica of a 2-day program, but ensure that whatever you are doing this, ensure that you're doing it in the hybrid format, because otherwise it's just too much to consume in a virtual format. Okay, so you can actually support participant sizes from between 4 to 15 packs, because in a workshop environment, that's just so much that you want people to do. That's more engagement that you want people to have. You want to go deeper and maybe even offer opportunities of doing role plays. It could be in breakout rooms or whatever, but at the end of the day, there's just more engagement, there's just more value that you offer in deeper learning, and that's through virtual workshops. Okay, you can charge them anywhere between $1,500 to $4,000. And then finally, on-demand courses, I've mentioned to you for e-learning programs. But putting on Udemy is very powerful because it acts as a lead magnet to bring people to want to know more about your programs, and you can actually offer them more in-depth programs in your own system, in your own marketplace or LMS. Okay, so but coming to your own sales, if you want to sell your program on demand, your program can range anywhere between $99 to $199 per packs. Especially if the duration stretches between 2 to 4 hours, and in that particular learning process, you're giving them not only key modules of how they can actually deepen their skill set, but you're also assessing them and ensuring that whatever they learn, they feel confident going away that they're competent in what they are being able to apply. Okay, so there you have it, my friend. 4 ways that you can sell your program virtually, 4 ways that you can deliver virtually, and the different price points that you can go ahead and make a dent in the online universe. Okay, so finally, before we wrap up on module 3, I want to ensure that you deepen your aha moment and your learning as well, and I'd like to challenge you to prepare a proposal of which you can use to pitch to a client on your new online product stack, and I will challenge you to also use it in a hybrid learning format, so that you have an opportunity to earn more and have an opportunity to add more value to your client. So I hope that by doing this assignment that you would have a proposal ready based on even the samples that we're giving you in hybrid virtual training, and also the lesson plan that we have provided, that you're able to make a dent in what you're offering to your customers moving forward and add greater value to them. So there you have it, my friends. I hope that you have learned a lot in what I've shared and be able to actually apply it and make a difference in your business. I'd like to take the opportunity to inform you that Arthur and I have a program called the Experts MBA. And in the Experts MBA, we're able to take you deeper on how you can brand yourself, brand your business, so that you can actually make a difference in this crowded space, and so that people know who you are, and so that people know what you can do. And so that you can actually extend your credibility in a greater, far more powerful fashion. Okay, so I'd like to invite you to continue your learning journey with us and join us in the Experts MBA so that we can work with you to help you. This is Raymond Phoon, author, global sales coach, and business transformation expert, signing out. Be alive with your passion. I hope to see you very soon.